The truth is good and evil. Know what that means? It's not a chance between. That's confusing. So when you thinking this God could be the enemy, so seeking the Lord for everything is the remedy. You outside, that's a penalty. Now you're going back to the pen. You was just free. How I know these things? Because that was once me. Now receive, retain, and then go release. That's power, boy. Come get showered, boy. You ain't got to keep falling like the towers, boy. You a tower boy. You need to get in the game. Don't be a coward, boy. Yeah, because what they told you growing up, what true soldier, we about to book, that's the word, come let me show you. We can start in the beginning with creation, the fall of man, that's only 3 pages, and that's the milk for now, just drink the whole bottle. Then you can learn how to walk so you know to follow, and do it with God, the Spirit, so you know.
Mr. John Johnson, come stand right here, sir. One more round of applause. He's going through a healing, but he still has arisen to stand up and make a difference in our community. And by his side we have Dr. I'm so pleased to say that, Dr. Carolyn Youssef. Also by his side is our first Vice President, Cynthia Lee. Come stand together so we can get a deep dive. On the board of directors of Stepping into Destiny Artists Guild, we also have Pat Jackson. Patricia Jackson, would you please come? And busily doing the media for us, as well as doing the treasury work for us, we have Ms. Andra Green. Would you please raise your hand? Is it still recording? Okay, so we can come and get you on. We got you on camera. Come on up. One more round of applause for the board of directors for the Stepping into Destiny Artists Guild. They've come together to encourage and empower artists and to enrich our world. Give a round of applause for this wonderful group.
Hey, hey, what you doing? Hey, hey, what you doing? Hey, hey, what you doing? Hey, hey, what you doing?
Honey, doesn't it
Feel like vacation.
all we need is to
Find some shade.
waking next to the tree?
Trees isn't so bad.
The first artist I want to highlight to you and introduce to you is Mr. Cleophus Walton. Give him a few moments since we're still getting organized. I don't have a proper bio. So if you would, sir, I'm going to pass the mic to you, and you got 2 minutes to tell us about your background as an artist.
As she said, my name is Cleophus Walton. I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I first started studying wood carving back in the 70s. I started under a master wood carver, Calvin J. Berry from Bonita, Oklahoma. And I also studied at Oklahoma State Tech and Tulsa Community College. My favorite mediums are sports. I love boxing and wildlife hunting. And you'll find that most of my subjects have action. I like to do something that show a lot of action. That's about it.
Abraham Benjamin Washington.
Thank you kindly. Kind of hard to hold back. I want to thank each of you for giving me this honor today. I appreciate it. I'm all- Thank you very much. If you have members of your family and you recognize that they have talent, a special skill, please help them develop it. You never know how far they're going to go. So please support the skills that you find and follow him to his destination. I want to thank each of you very kindly for giving me this respect today. I appreciate it. I'll always remember. Thank you.
Okay, is there anyone else that has? All right. Yes, sir.
I just want to recognize my pastor, Reverend Chris. Would you stand, please, to recognize?
Appreciate our pastors. All right, we're going to do a drawing. I want to read some of the questions. One of the things that we found is that a lot of our community is unaware of who some of the artists are, so that's why they have to stand up here and sit up here and look nice so that you can recognize them. One of the questions was, where is that art gallery on Berry Hill? I believe that's on there.
Who has an art gallery on Berry?
Who has an art gallery on Berry Hill? Who is that? And what kind of mediums? No, I'm not gonna ask that.
But doesn't it
Feel like vacation.
all we need is to
Find some shade.
waken next to the tree.
Trees isn't so bad.
All our troubles were
So man-made. Hey, hey, what you doing? Hey, hey, what you doing? Hey, hey, what you doing?
I don't know if you know, but Dr. McAnthony is such a fine artist. He has his own gallery. And And he's been doing art so very long that his title is real. He earned the title of doctor.
You want to have remarks, Doctor?
Really and truly, you should never give me a mic. That's one of the most dangerous things to do. I watched Cynthia grow up, and I watched Abe grow me up. I didn't know what this was really. And it's a good feeling. When you have students and they come back to you, and they have good things to say about you, and they want to let you know what's going on with them and what's going on in their lives. It's just like the way I feel about Abe. Abe helped me to become a man. I thought to be a real man, you had to be sharp, clean, and dressed down all the time. And anybody who wore jeans and didn't have a tie and a shirt on, they were just a bitch as far as a human being was concerned. But Abe pointed out to me very clearly that clothes does not make the man. Amen. And I owe him so much. And listen, I learned a long time ago that all of us are eternal in a sense. What we do, it continues to go on even when we are not here anymore. When we pass on, we have touched somebody that's going to touch somebody, and that somebody's going to touch somebody, which means that even though we die, we don't ever die. That means that we are eternal. We'll live for a long time. And it's just my pleasure and my joy to be able to be here to participate in any way that I can to try to help make this event as successful as it can be. And I think these two young ladies have talked to me a long time about different things, and I've tried to explain to them, I don't have the energy like I used to have. It's in my heart, but physically, I just don't have that energy anymore. Abe saw me when my hair was dark, and now it's not dark anymore. And there were times when I put some color to it, but I said, oh, just let it go. Who you is, not who you ain't. Because if you ain't who you is who you ain't.
We have a print of a John Johnson.
All right.
For taking the time.
Thank you. I have two of his originals in my house.
All right. This one is called, what's that, the name of it?
Olivia.
Lord, remember me.
Mr. Cletha. Mr. Bonham was a member of St. Andrews years ago when I first joined. He's a member there until his death. And I remember her when she was a little girl. And his son was also a lawyer. He's gone now, but he was a lawyer and came back to Texas to practice. He graduated from Harvard.
It is my pleasure to introduce my friend and our judge, Judge Cliford. Clifford today.
And worked for the National Office of the NAACP. And then came back to Texas, practicing law. Was working for the state, and his dad and his wife was a lawyer. I don't know if she's still with us or not. She's still with us. Down at Austin.
No, she moved next door to me so she can run my business.
Washington, see, I knew them very well because they lived in Carl Heights in the old days, and Mrs. Washington, my wife, Dr. High School, not Como High School together. And many times they, had contact. Sometimes driving activities. Both of those families were nice historic families, and I'm happy to come and be around when both of
Thank you so much.
All right. And we present to you the new kids on the block. Cleophus, Walton, Cleophus, and Mr. Washington.
To Mr. Abraham Washington. All right. Being a barrier breaker and a master artist.
Okay. Can you stand next to me?
Yes.
All right.
Put it around the
The colors of the rainbow are so pretty in the sky.
Touching the
They're
next
also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're only saying, buddy, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They learn much.
Miss Watson at Lincoln High School. She encouraged him in his art. So, I mean, I wouldn't remember my high school art teacher except it was Mr. McAnthony. But, and Mr. McAnthony taught me. But he then met at Lincoln High School Irene LeBlanc. And he wanted to make her his wife right away. So he quit school in the 10th grade, joined the Army, and they eloped to Galveston, Texas. And they were married on May 25th, 1942. Now, while he was in the Army, he served overseas in the European Theater of Operations as a platoon sergeant in the 3103 Quartermaster Service Company. I couldn't remember all of those numbers. His duties included designing campgrounds in tent cities, which would provide shelter for the soldiers in the field. And he assisted the soldiers on the front line to retrieve and store ammunition and supplies for the 82nd and the 101st Airborne Division. He was overseas when I was born, and so I didn't know who he was when he returned home, and I was 3 years old. I wouldn't let him touch me. I screamed. But he won my heart by stealing my French fries. He would always say, and take my French fries. I would hit him on the hand. But you know, eventually, I got to call him Father. I learned to call him Father. So in 1952, came home, well, it was around that time. He came back from work. He worked at the Texas Company. I remember hearing him say this. I am tired of working for the white man. I want to make a living myself. I want to earn my own money. So he quit. He went back to school, finished high school at Lincoln at night. And then he decided he needed to use that GI benefit, because I heard it said that if you don't lose it, if you don't use it, you lose it. And that's what he said last night. He said, I had to go because I didn't want to lose the benefit. And so that was the best thing for me to do at the time. And he did. He had this brand new home that he had built on, was it 6th Street? 6th Street, in Texas. They left it, moved to Houston. We lived in the married student dorms and where the library is right now. It was a big, oh God, those are powerful buildings. But anyway, we tore them down before we left. The kids, that's fire traps. But anyway, we lived in the married student housing. He majored in art and studied under Dr. John Biggers and Professor Carol Sims. He painted the first permanent mural at TSU on a section of the 3rd floor of Hannah Hall, which at the time hosted the art department. The inspiration for his mural was Booker T. Washington's quote, "Cast down your buckets where you are." Now, I read that speech last night because I really didn't know what it meant. But Booker T. Washington was speaking to a bunch of white people, and he was saying that there was a man in a boat, and they were thirsty. And they kept asking for water. They kept asking for water. And the voice came to say, "Cast down your buckets where you are." But they didn't. They were right on the Amazon River where they had fresh water, but they were afraid to reach for what was right under their feet. Okay. So that in itself is what the essence of his painting is. Where we are people who can help us or have the answers to what we need. We need not be afraid. We need to cast down our bucket where we are. If we need assistance in learning how to become an artist, there are people right here who can help. Cast down your bucket where you are. That was the essence of his mural. It told the story of the African American through slavery, through picking up the pieces where they were, taking the education that was offered and using it to better their lives. And I don't know, I did mention earlier, but our minister here, Elder Bev Robinson, is also a artist.
Oh, yeah. Right by you.
And I invited her because a lot of times she's not around as many black people as she is today. And we need to have cross-pollination. Why is this our goal? Oh my goodness. Thank you for that. Thank you for showing us. I ask you for a blessing on this food. I ask you for a blessing on the new kids on the block and those that will come later. Lord, we bless you. Thank you for blessing us. We ask you for an increase in an anointing, in painting, in sculpture, and woodwork, and all forms of art. So Lord, we bless you as you have blessed us. In the name of Jesus. Amen.
God saying, you can soar and fly. He heard God saying, you can soar and fly. He heard God saying, you can soar